Okay, here we go. This Jiggy is very intimidating because you almost run out of water. You gotta, like, traverse this little, like... You basically have to go down a colonoscopy exam. You know, that's where they examine the inner track of your inner circle. But you gotta go this way. There's the Jiggy. And now you gotta turn your furry butt around and swim all the way back. With reverse controls, not seeing where you're going. There we go. Most excellent. Thank you, Kazooie. Banjo could not have done that on his own. Most excellent. So let's see, what else has happened that I want to tell you guys? It's been a turbulent month. I've had a lot of stuff happen. Ooh, I know. I was at a wedding, it was a Texas wedding, where they got so drunk, they didn't even notice that they were dancing on broken glass. I'm not kidding. The signature drink of the night was... I can't remember what the fuck they called it, but I call it a disaster because it was Johnny Walker and Red Bull. Now think about that for a second. Johnny Walker and Red Bull, and we don't serve shots, by the way. So we give them a full glass of Johnny Walker and Red Bull. So they got very drunk very quickly and were super energized. Yay for liquid crack! That's basically what we were giving them.
Clanker's teeth hurt now. Eat too much garbage. Help, Clanker!
I really should do his voice a little bit deeper than that. Let's go on his tail. Yeah! What do I do now? Gosh darn it. Clanker, stop waving your tail in my face. I've had enough of that lately on my dates. Yeesh. How do I open that? I can't remember. The brain cells that were once dedicated to... Oh, shit! That worked out somehow. Nifty. And... Peck attack! Sweet. There is sadly not Mumbo in this area, which is sad. I really would have liked to have been transformed into a little turd to float around. But that is not the case, sadly. Hold on. What is on that pipe? I gotta double check that. So anyway, this Texas wedding, we were giving them Johnny Walker and Red Bull, and they were so drunk that they were... So when something breaks, I have to go clean it up. I have to pick up the glass and mop up whatever's on the, you know, liquid on the floor, because we don't want people, like, breaking their necks open. That's actually a condition that you can have. Yeah, right? I've seen it happen, I swear. These people were breaking their necks open because there's liquid on the ground and we have to go mop it up, and they weren't getting out of the way. They didn't even notice us. They were in such a sexual frenzy of grinding their crotches on each other's buttocks that they didn't even notice the three Jinjos that were walking towards them with a mop and a broom, trying to save them from their own drunken selves. I had to clean up a lot of bloody footprints, alright? Reason why they didn't have any shoes on is because, oh no, it's a wedding. The girls have to wear uncomfortable shoes to the wedding. So it's mostly the girls. The guys all had their shoes on, but if you checked the feet of some of those hungover people the next night, I'm sure that you would find a whole bunch of new, fresh scars on their feet. Because there was a lot of blood, I'm not gonna lie. There's actually one guy who ran out of the bathroom with a bloody towel to his head, and we don't know what happened to him. He just kind of left and never came back. It was really scary. But at this wedding, that was super duper scary and bloody, I actually got to meet... Now, I don't know if she's the official vice president, or if she's just the local branch vice president, but either way, I met a vice president of Wells Fargo, and she actually offered me a job. She's like, you know what? I like the cut of your pants, and no, I think she actually said jib. Do we still use the word jib? Is that still a fashionable word? Was jib ever in fashion? Probably. Probably before my time. I like the cut of your jib. You're a jib off the old block. Dun, dun. Ba-dam, ba-dam, bam. So then, she basically said, what are you majoring in? And I'm like, English and communications. And she's like, well, tell you what, why don't you shoot me a email or whatever, and I will respond, and no promises, no guarantees, but we'll try to get you something and hook you up with the Wells Fargo team, which, if you don't know what Wells Fargo is, it's a bank. So who knows, maybe the Invisible Gunslinger will be handling your money in the future that is soon to become tomorrow. So that was super cool. Only reason why she did that was because I showed her where the coffee was, and we started talking about her having to come all the way out from Texas, which is where apparently she lives with her husband. And I sat there patiently and listened and was like, yeah, but I was a little bit more involved because I actually heard, and she confirmed this, that the housing rates, I know that you came to this Banjo Kazooie playthrough to hear about Texas versus California housing rates, but apparently in Texas, the property there is very dirt cheap. You can get a huge ass mansion for like the third of a cost of a normal house in California. She's like, it's shocking how much more expensive it is in California compared to Texas, so who knows, maybe I'll save up my money and buy myself a big ass ranch in Texas and just call myself a faggot right now. Yay! I'm sorry, I don't use that word, but in this case I did. What are you gonna do? You see, now I can swear and say all kinds of offensive things because I'm on YouTube and I have anonymity, and I can just be the biggest jackass that I want to be. Yay! I'm a wannabe loser. You know what's funny? You know what's really funny that somebody actually said to me today? I told them about my my date that's coming up, and I told them about a couple of the things that was going on in my life, like the Wells Fargo thing. And you know what they fucking said to me?
Snippet mutants are we. Jiggies is ours. Fight us. You must.
Okay, Adam West, calm down. This is a fun boss fight, or a mini boss fight. It's basically Banjo Kazooie versus a whole bunch of mutants. Listen to the music here, it's so good. Ow, I'm getting raped. Please, senpai, put away your big claw. It hurts me so. Ouch. Oh, shit. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Run away. I refuse to die in this way to mutant crabs. And then oh, you hid behind the pipe. That guy's intelligent. I'm gonna give it to that. You guys might be fucked up and weird. Oh no, now I gotta collect all the notes again. God damn it. Oh, that sucks so bad. Frame rate, get yourself in order. Thank you. Okay, good. Actually, this works out perfectly, because now I can collect all of the notes again. Shit. I can collect all the notes while telling you this story, or a couple different stories. Yeah, I'm not getting hit at all. I didn't take those crabs seriously. And then look where I am. Now girls won't even touch me. Ugh. My life has been overridden, by the way. By crabs. Crab people. Crab. I'm not going into that again. Damn, I think I had like 50 musical notes. I keep wanting to call them. Ouch! No! Oh shit, I'm almost dead again. Yeesh. But anyway, I was talking to a friend of mine. Well, she's kind of a bitch, but to be honest, she's the closest thing that I get to a friend nowadays. But I was telling her, yeah, you know, I'm going on a date with somebody, and she's like, well, did you meet her online? I'm like, well, kinda. That's the only way that I interact with people anymore. And she's like, wow, you really need to get a life. And I thought about it. Oh, shit, I gotta get those Jinjos again. I thought about it, and I'm thinking to myself, I fucking have a life. I go to school, I go to work, I have crazy one-year-old birthday parties where female mimes try to get me to hop through their hoops. What would you call that? I call that my life. Get a life. What does she know about living? This is living. Clanker's Cavern is life. If you don't have to go through shit to get what you want, then you don't know the philosophy behind Clanker's Cavern. Just gonna tell you. So anyway, met the lady at Wells Fargo, might have a job. I sent her an email, and hopefully she'll respond. I might have to call her and be like, hey, I'm that guy from California, who you probably don't remember because you were blitzed off your ass. How about that job? Give me money now. Which, you know, is usually how I start off interactions with women. You know, not just married women, women in general. Actually, just people in general. I just say, can you give me money? And they say, yeah. And I say, sweet. That's how it's been working on YouTube. People are just like, hey, let us give you money. And I'm like, hey, how about I don't have advertisements on my videos? And they're like, that's fucking not cool. And I'm like, hey, Clanker's Cavern. You know, I'm surprised that the depth of water pressure here does not kill Banjo and Kazooie. I'm surprised that me telling that lesbian story about butt pockets didn't crush me from the pressure of being in that situation. Gloop, get out of here. Actually, you probably shouldn't get out of here because you're my only lifeline to the surface. So thank you for being here, Gloop. Thank you for tolerating my stories about lesbian butt play. Really, 10 out of 10. Look at his eyes! That's crazy. I love how all the characters in this game have the same, like, circular, octagonal eyeballs. It's very nice. Really rounds things off. You get it because they're octagonal. It's a round shape with Jinjos! Gimme! Gimme! Oh, gimme never gets. Oi. Yay. At least I don't... You know what? To this game's credit, at least... Aw. I'm sad that the Keyblade doesn't turn anymore because I'm a heartless... Oi! I'm a heartless person that talks about lesbians. Possible lesbians, I don't know. Like, maybe they're just really good friends that enjoy the feeling of their asses. I mean, they looked very nice. I kind of want to be their friend, but sadly I wasn't lesbian enough. What else has been going on? Let me have a look-see at my notes here, actually. Let's see, Zayden's first birthday, talked about that, job at Wells Fargo, drunken Texas people. Oh yes, I finished up Dark Souls 2, everybody. I actually have had the time to be playing video games, which is quite astounding considering all the stuff I have to do in my spare time. I have beaten Dark Souls 2. It took me about 50 hours, about 350 deaths. It actually keeps track of your deaths now. Very nice. I am not going to go into detail here whether I really liked the game or what I liked about the game. I have enough to focus on in this game. There you go. I replaced that life I'd lost to the crab. Most excellent. Let's see, so I finished Dark Souls 2, that was good. Let's see, broke up with my girlfriend, told you about that. Oh yes, I started Shin Megami Tensei 4 for the 3DS. That was really cool. By the way, I'm going back to get my revenge on those mutant crabs as soon as I collect the rest of these notes. I will have crabby retribution. I will make them into crabby patties. Rah! I've been waiting to break out that gem. Anyway, so I started Shin Megami Tensei 4. It's the only time I've ever played a Shin Megami Tensei game. I've heard they're very, very good and very, very difficult. From the point that I'm at right now, I'm only in the beginning of the first dungeon. Good, there is nothing up on this pipe. I've only basically gotten through the first dungeon kind of tutorial area, and I've already died like 5 times. So, but it's... how do I phrase this? It's mainly because I've never played the game series before. I think if I had, then I would kind of know what to expect, but I went into this game just knowing that it's kind of difficult. Well, it varies from very difficult to normal to, oh my god, help me, I'm being raped by difficulty. So I'm excited for it. I just started it. I've only played like an hour of it. So that's neat. Expanding my horizons there. What else? Oh yeah, I think I might have told you guys that I'm going to a play tomorrow. Well, is it tomorrow? Friday. I'm going to a play, but I'm actually ushering it. I've started doing that for my theater class. Ushering plays is the new thing that I do. It's actually been pretty nice. I get to see plays for free. And because of that, I actually got to order a prop for my theater class. I'm going to be playing God. We need to do a creative project. We needed to do a creative project for kind of like a midterm thing. And for our creative project, me and the other people in my group, including the girl who said I have no life, we have to... Well, what we've decided to come up with is we are going to have God and Dionysus, the Greek god of theater and overall sex addict. She's going to be playing the sex addict, the girl who said I have no life. That little waifu of mine. She is going to be playing Dionysus, I'm going to be playing God, and we are basically going to have a WWE SmackDown beat the shit out of each other until one of us is holier than thou fight. So that's going to be fun. With a Commedia dell'arte. I think we'll probably have like, oh, what's his fucking name? We're probably gonna have the old man, what's his name? No, wait, we're not having the old man. We're having Soubrette. That's right. We're having Soubrette be one of the announcers. Like, in this corner we have douchebag. In this corner we have snipper mutants. I would actually love to see God versus snipper mutants. Let's go. And then you all died. That's what you get when you poke the bear. You get it because Banjo's a bear. Poke the bear, you get the bird. And I'm flipping you the bird right now. Eat it.
Speetin', snippets, mutants, we are we. Yours is prize.
You see, I can dispatch you guys with nary a thought. I can kill you guys without even thinking about it. That is how insignificant you are. So it's gonna be very nice to beat the shit out of Dionysus. By the way, what the hell is in this container that is emitting so much light? I've always wanted to know that. What is in there? What is emitting this bright light? What is emitting those dead lights? I don't know, but I got a Jiggy. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's see. Okay. Aha! I know. In the next episode, we're going to be talking about some shows that I've been watching, because I've actually been watching television now that I've bought myself a new TV. So get ready, guys. I'm going to be talking about a wide variety of subjects. Here we go.